Welcome to ASMR Casebook, a calming space where the rigors of law school meet the rhythm of rest. Here, we take the most iconic cases from your 1L year and tell them slowly, softly, wrapped in story, warmth, and clarity. Tonight, we revisit a contracts case, one about promises, hope, and the quiet strength of a patient who believed in the letter of the law. This is the story of Dahl v. Pharmaceuticals Corporation. The year is 1993, and our story takes shape in the soft-lit rooms of hospitals and research clinics, places where fluorescent lights hum, where tired eyes study clipboards, and where patients like Christina Dahl come in, quietly, hopefully, looking not for a cure, but for a chance. Christina suffered from chronic fatigue syndrome, a condition often misunderstood, often minimized, but one that relentlessly weighed down every waking moment of her life. For Christina, and for 17 others like her, each day was a careful calibration, a balance between rest and activity, between hope and reality. And then, there came a letter. A study, a possibility. Pharmaceuticals, a small biotech company working with researchers, had developed an experimental drug called Epligen. It was not yet approved by the FDA, but it showed promise. Christina enrolled in a double-blind clinical trial. She didn't know if she'd received the real drug or a placebo, but she knew the rules. Participation meant commitment. She signed consent forms. She agreed to testing, some painful, some invasive. She refrained from other medications. Resolute, she accepted the risks. She gave herself fully to the study. And tucked within those trial documents was a promise. If Epligen proved effective, and if she received the real drug, then Pharmaceuticals would continue to provide it, free of charge for 12 months after the trial concluded. And if she'd only received the placebo, there was another promise. She would be allowed to re-enroll, receive Epligen going forward, and become eligible for that same 12-month supply. It was a promise that made the grueling process worth it. It was a promise that would be tested